pharmacy. Was there? I don't think there was. You kidding me? You are currently at 19%. Are you really going to fill this tank? And is it filling because there is power, or is it filling because you don't need power? It's 100% full. Well, now I'm really confused. You got power? Doesn't seem like there's power here. Hey guys, there's a SWAT zombie or sheriff zombie, so him I'll check. What you got? 48% condition bulletproof vest isn't bad. I'll grab that. The rest of these guys I don't care about. So, I mean, these guys, they're just standard clothing 99% of the time, and usually rotten things. They almost never have anything I care about. So, do you really want me to sit here and dismantle, etc., to collect a few pieces of scrap? I don't want to. Same thing, just basic clothes, usually terrible condition. Dismantle, we got 68 XP, so, I mean, it'll add up over time, but I'll get much faster XP once I go into an actual homicidal dismantling spree. Oh yeah, power? They don't have power. I don't know, it let me pull the, yeah, I must have screwed up the water setting. But they let me fuel up. I'm confused. What are we at? Stomach ache. Uh-oh. Oh, and it's gone already. Something I ate didn't agree with me. I am hungry. Let's go ahead and eat my wolf meat now. Oh, I think I put my wolf meat in the vehicle. I think I tossed it in with everything else. I don't think I locked it. Nah, I'm not interested in this place right now. I'm just curious why it let me gas up. I assumed I wouldn't be able to gas up after the power went off. Curious. I don't think I hit that. Crap, now I gotta listen to it for a while. It'll go off after a bit. Yeah. Can I knock on the door? Wow, that is quite the wall. Damn. Don't see any standard doors. Don't see any way of interacting with anything. I'm just checking general condition for some of these things. Don't care about the news vans. What are you? Wow, that's a pretty rusted out looking thing. Little cafe. Santino's Pizza. Ooh, pizza. Magazine rack. No magazines in the magazine rack. You got any pizza on the table? You got napkin holder? Hey, there is pizza. I'll have to check the condition of that. Whole pizza. 34% good. I mean, 60% satiation is awesome, but I don't know how this works. We are hungry, 35%. So this should give us a well-fed if it doesn't make me sick. Dismantling. Yeah, that's stomachache. Apparently the goodness value is what's giving me the stomachache stuff. We are now slightly well-fed. That does give us some bonuses. Speed multiplier, weapon speed bonus, thirst rate increases also, but that's fine. We are comfortable and relaxed. Any more pizzas? Lots of pizza boxes. I have folded many of these in my lifetime. Hot dog buns? What the hell are hot dog buns doing at a pizza joint? There ain't no pizza joint serving a pizza and hot dogs. That ain't a thing. Alright, we are looking good. All green, satiated, comfortable, hydrated. Let's hydrate one more time. Very hydrated. We don't want to go too far. Throwing magazine and 2 batteries. Well, that was a big score. Just the batteries alone. That it? No pizza oven in the pizza joint? I'm disappointed. Alright, cool little spot. Alarm's off. Nothing to do here. I don't know if there's like another entrance. Just work our way down the main thoroughfare here. I don't know how many of these places I'm going to stop at. For sale or lease. Does that mean it's empty? These like apartments? Businesses? These are business spaces, it looks like. Lockpick. Alright, don't care. That one is also for sale or rent. Looks similar to that. I think I'm not going to go in there. Nah, I haven't been in the prison yet. This is my first real run. We did a test run a couple days ago, and then yesterday and today are my first of this real run where I'm actually playing through. I know it's hard to get into. I have no idea how to do it. I haven't looked into that. This is the first time we've been to this town. All my time has been spent down here in Saranac, so we're just now visiting Dannemora. The fog is not helping. Damn prison's one of the wonders of the world. You can see this freaking... Oh, shit! Guess what that noise is? Get in the car, fool! Get in the car! They're coming for me. Where are they? There they are. Oh, boy. Here they come. How much road do I have? Welcome to the Screamer event. Oh, there's some out in front of me. And we can follow this curve quite a ways. Oh, there's one less. Oh, there's some more. Policemen's. They're just throwing themselves at the vehicle. They do enough damage to break this thing. I'm going to be mad and dead. I think we're out of the spawn area. 78 strength. Yeah, I think we're out of the spawn area. What you got? Another bulletproof vest, baton, some gin. No thanks. Alright, so yeah, that's the Screamer event. That's where you get the Horde. And they're all runners. If you stay in one place, I don't know how people stay alive during those events. I haven't experimented a lot with the armor stuff yet. And higher level characters or more gear. Whoa! Alright, settle down. Body interaction with vehicles is weird. Yeah. The corpses are a little too fresh. Alright, looks like they're mostly gone. Alright. Yeah, I was trying to say, this damn prison's a wonder of the world. You can probably see this thing from space. It's so freaking big. What do we got? What are you? USMS? Mail service? What is this? Looks like a mail. Oh, broken glass. Everything locked in the lock boxes? Deposit boxes? I guess it's USMS instead of USPS. Everything is locked. Hi guys. Soldier man. So that's the one you want to look out for. He's got the backpack. Combat pack. Best pack in the game. 150 pounds bonus with only a minus 2% run speed multiplier. We've got several of them. Lots of mail trucks. We'll open a few of these. Tough locks. Ooh, does that mean they're going to have good stuff? Come on. Damn it. So close. Gotta be careful on these tough ones. I could end up losing a lot of lockpicks, and we're not finding that many because I'm not looting all the random objects. Ah, 45 ACP rounds, 17 of them, huh? That's interesting. And a parcel that has cardboard scrap. No thanks. Searched. Just a little off center. Oh, a little off center the other direction. Come on. Or not. Is it straight up? Come on, where are you? That is so close. Guess it was further that direction. Huh. These tough locks seem a little tougher than the previous ones. I've done a lot of these. It looked like that's where it's at. Like a whisker off of... What the hell? It was the other way. There's nothing useful there. Eh. Parcels almost never have anything. Basketball. Alright, I'm not gonna pick all these. I got other places to be. So, Postal Service office. Some kind of storage? Bulk storage? I don't see any entrance back here. I suspect it's going to be the entrance is that first spot we checked, and we just have to either drill through or break in somehow through that. Parking for the prison. That looks pretty much the same as the other one. No interactables. Punk? Gave me scratches. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I think we're infected. When did I get that? That didn't just happen from that guy, did it? I think we got the zombie virus and we're gonna die again. You gotta be kidding me. I don't even know when that happened. Again. Well, that's going to shorten my trip here because we're going to respawn. Well, does it reset your position, your respawn point from where you last slept? Is it going to respawn me at the bed here? I'm not sure how it's going to do that. I do not like that I can't see this from this screen. So, I don't know how long I've had this going. This should be showing on this screen where it shows the satiated and hydrated in that upper left. Everything seems fine. And then I come in here and see this. If this number's going up, we're screwed. And I'm pretty sure it's going up. Crap. What was that? Oh man, I think pretty soon we're not gonna be able to kill things in one blow too. That was funny. Show me meds. Not like it's gonna help. We'll go advanced antibiotic, administer that. Sure, have some antidepressants. That's about all I got. I got kits I could open to see what's inside of them, but yeah, it's going up. We're dead. We got the zombie virus, and I don't have the faintest idea when. I'm not a fan of that. Alright, our trip is cut short. I gotta go back home. I don't want to die to the zombie virus away from my home base. Don't try to compare Vane and 7 Days to Die. It's not a comparison that is useful. They're two totally different focuses and game types. Other than they both deal with zombies. This is more 3D Project Zomboid. 7 Days to Die is an action-adventure looter-shooter in fun houses. This is absolutely not that. There is no survival element in 7 Days to Die. Just pure looter shooter nowadays. Another gas station, mini mart. Whoops. I needed to go down that direction. I am in the wrong place. Well, the way you get it is through getting hit by zombies, but my problem is I don't know how long I've had it because it doesn't show on the front interface here. So, and it's already at 24%. So I must have gotten hit earlier and just not noticed. But there's a chance of contracting the virus every time you get hit. It's a really low chance, but I mean, you get hit enough and you're gonna get it. And there's no cure. So once you've got it, I hate the system. Other games have used this kind of a system, and I rail at it every time I see it. I absolutely detest zombie infection systems where you get infected, there is no cure, you cannot get rid of it no matter what you do, and it has long, real-world time, escalating negative effects that force you to just, I mean, short of self-termination, and when you play a lot of Iron Man gameplay like I like to do, that's not an option. So you end up with these massive negatives to all of your stats that get worse and worse, making your gameplay experience worse and worse, and you're guaranteed to die. I hate that. Just tell me I'm infected. Tell me 10 minutes later I die of the infection. I mean, you're forcing me to restart anyway. So why put me through an hour or however long this is going to take of these escalating negative effects? It's just really, really annoying. I hate that stuff. It is terrible gameplay. Nobody's going to sit around through all that crap. Especially if they're not playing permadeath. They're just going to go and self-terminate and respawn. Or load the save. Actually, I'm kind of curious. Let me, I haven't done any save loading. Let's make a save right here. A manual save. Whatever I'm on. V6, I think. We are at what? 28%? I'm going to back up a few saves, and I'm curious how far back I have to go. These are, what, 5 minutes apart? 10 minutes apart? 5 minutes apart. Alright, so, you know, it's, N18 my time right now, so let's go back to, like, 9:45. And we'll see if I've got that infection. Nope, no cure for the zombie virus. You can get regular infections and take care of those. But no cure for the zombie virus. And yes, I'm aware there is an item in the game that claims to cure the zombie virus. It's fake. It's a fake scam, placebo. It doesn't actually cure anything. Ah, back here, are we? So, medical. We don't have it. Load. So we didn't have it there. Go back to... why do I have that big jump right there? I need to be in between those numbers. I mean, it's doing every 5 minutes, but then all of a sudden I have this 20-minute jump. What the hell happened there? Yeah. Edit which in sandbox settings? You can't edit the way they handle that you are infected thing, no. You can turn off the infection completely. I don't want to do that. I just don't want to be forced to suffer long-term death that has zero fun factor and nobody's going to actually sit through because there's no point to it. Yeah, this didn't go very much farther. Yeah, I don't know. Somewhere in between that 20-minute period, because my manual save is 1 minute after the auto save, so it's not there and it's not here. Somewhere in between here, we somehow managed to get 20-some% of feeling bad. Now, it's possible that it doesn't report it until you hit like 20%. So I might have gotten infected earlier, and it just doesn't tell me until enough buildup occurs and symptoms occur so that you notice you've got something going on. That's possibly what's happening. So I might be infected right now. I'm not aware of any way to test, or like a testing kit or anything to tell. So either I got infected and it just immediately jumped to a high level, or it's not reporting that I'm infected even though I am until I hit a certain percentage. I'm not sure how they're handling it. But either way, I'm not real happy. Having these guaranteed death systems, even when they're at low percentages, makes Iron Man play stupid hard and stupid long because you just can't control it. You're not going to go through a run without ever taking hits, especially when you see those screamer hordes. I mean, how could you possibly actually try to fight any portion of that and not have a huge percentage chance of taking taking hits. I don't think there's enough armor items in the game, and I was talking yesterday about the armor, and I don't know how that system works. I mean, they talk about hit point saving numbers for armor, but I don't know how the mechanics of that system works. Either way, we're heading back home. I'm aware that, yes, you can play certain games in certain ways that guarantee you will never get hit after you've played that game a ridiculous amount of time and you know all the things about it. So, sure. There are Grandmaster professionals who can do any game without ever taking a hit. You can Dark Souls on infinite difficulty with, you know, a marshmallow as your weapon and complete the game. That is not useful information for the vast majority of us. Whoops, I went the wrong way again. I need to follow this around. And a lot of this is just, you know, rough edges for an early access launch, so I doubt I'll be able to do an Iron Man run in this thing. Just because of how rudimentary stuff is still. I mean, I've had my weapon pass directly through enemies, not hit them, and then I got hit by the enemy. I mean, when you've got that kind of stuff going on with a guaranteed you're dead if you take a single hit type of thing, that's pretty rough. Well, let's kick it up. How fast can we go in this thing? $58, $59, $60. Oh, we're over 60. Still increasing. Hope we don't have any animals or zombies in my path. Although I drove the vehicle yesterday at like 60 miles per hour directly into the side of a building, and it had very little noticeable effect. If I hit 88 miles per hour, can I go back in time to before I got infected? Set my time lock to 20 minutes ago. Well, now it shows sick. Yeah, it probably showed up at 30%. So I'm pretty sure it's the second option I mentioned where you don't know initially that you're sick. I need to not take the side road. I need to take this and then jog right. So I'm pretty sure I got hit and got sick earlier, and it doesn't show the info on that medical screen until you hit like 20. And now it's hit 30 and it's reporting it to me. But I mean, that's all useless if it's the zombie virus. Why stage it like that? I mean, you can't cure it no matter what. Leave it inside or outside? Let's leave it outside. Pretty easy to unload. So yeah, now it's showing up probably at, like I said, 30%, but we're absolutely got the zombie virus, so it's doing the same thing it did last time we had it. All right, so we're gonna unload the vehicle, and then we're gonna go let a zombie gnaw on me, because there's no point. It's just gonna keep slowing me down and slowing me down and slowing me down. Yeah, so can I carry everything? Yeah, didn't think I'd be able to. Let's do sort by weight. Grab the heavy stuff first. And we'll probably be able to take everything else after we get all this stuff in. Over encumbered much. All right. Clothing. Got another combat pack. Melee weapons. What else did we grab? Soil bags. I don't really have a spot for that thing. I guess it's going into the miscellaneous box. Pickaxe is showing as what? Its own little category? You're going in the toolbox, pickaxe, you weirdo. I guess maybe there's a mining category. It's not showing up like a tool, although the cast iron pans have their own symbol. Maybe that's a symbol for cooking implement. However, into that box. That it for the heavy stuff? Some books, some food. Most of the meds are already in. Yep. See if we can manage to fill up both of these medical boxes with all that pharmacy loot we got. Medical. We're at 51 out of 75. And I haven't opened all the kits yet. Let's actually just open the kits. A lot of hand sanitizer that's not stacking. Those are more kits. I think that's all the kits. Alright, what do we got? Unpack. 6 antibiotics. Unpack. Painkillers, compression bandages, and antibiotics. Lots of stuff. Bandages and syringe. Cold medicine and antibiotics. Burn cream. Bandages. Is that it? I think that's it. We're at 55 painkillers. I think a lot of these, oh, they're still counting up. 82. Let's split stack. Confirm. Bend those over. Split stack. Confirm. And the rest are fine. Alright, so that's done. Food. I'm going to need a big box for food. We're at 112. We got food here. So, everything, I think. Cold medicine. Well, don't send the cold medicine. Or the magazine. Everything else is okay. The secrets of bread. Alright. Get rid of these corpses. Clean up some blood splatter. Vehicle is empty. 250. We're at 38%, so yeah, let's go ahead and reset. Just 1 hour, please. Respawn point has been reset. That's what I wanted to know. Mentions are right up here. Alright, let's dump all of the gear. I'm just going to put it in the back of the truck. I'll have to relock everything after I do. actually keep the workload? No. Let's find another piece of junk I can keep a hold of. I'm just curious. Grab something from over here. Dead battery. That'll do. Alright, the only thing I have is a dead battery. Spawn point reset. Alright, let's go let Zombie have some food. Actually, yeah, we'll let a zombie get me. Last time I terminated by running back and forth on broken glass. I just stepped back and forth on the broken glass. Hey, here we go. We'll let these two guys have at me. I just want to see if it's on my corpse, if I turn into a zombie. I forget what settings I had it on. You died from a zombie. Start again. Alright, we'll re-equip, then we'll run over there and check my corpse. Take all. Oh, too many wood axes. You, quick bar, quick use, and you. Sure, go ahead and, well, 6% run speed. See, I don't understand. It says 10 hit points of bite resist. Is that like per bite it blocks up to that amount? Meaning over a certain amount none of the regular zombies can actually get a bite through? I don't know how this stuff works. And does it protect against scratches? Is that like blade resist? I don't know how the system works. So yeah. Let's go ahead and wear that. Why not? We'll wear some armor for once. I wish I could hotkey these items too. I'd love to be able to just hit a keyboard key to drop instead of having to mouse back and forth, back and forth. Alright. Hey look, it's another backpack. Condition is fairly good. Alright, what are we looking at over here? We put a backpack on the ground. So last time when we died of the virus, I didn't have any items, so I was curious how it would represent. So we have my corpse, which did not turn into a zombie, so I must have turned that option off. And we have a bag with my battery. Alright, so now I know how it works. I'll have to turn the, let the player turn into a zombie mode on next time. That'll be kind of fun. Where's my towel? Tools? Towel. And a quick use. Really? That's only blood splatter out of all that? Huh. Oh, missed. And 2 hits. I could be infected again. And it won't tell me. A lot of these guys are creeping on me. I don't know the range of the smell corpse stuff either. So I'm trying to keep the immediate vicinity around my base pretty clear. I'll let you pursue me over here. Alright, let's get back in here. Oops, is my cell phone out of charge again? I don't have my time indicator. Tools. Tools. Yep. Oh, no, it's at 15%. Why am I not seeing the date time information? Oh, I don't have it in the utility slot, that's why. Equip. And flashlight, equip. You know, battery's also pretty bad. Not holding any batteries. Batteries are over here, I believe. Yeah. Yeah, these batteries are disappearing pretty damn fast. I'm gonna have to put an emphasis next, I think, on getting the construction stuff done. Leveling dismantling skill to get raw materials, and then do a bunch of construction stuff so we can get the... I think you have to have the advanced bench for the battery stuff. Insert battery. Okay. Got that ready to go. You can drag, but let me go look at it real quick. I played Zomboid recently too, so I could be remembering wrong. So, if we say drag, wow, that's quite the drag. It's more like a push, a light push. So, no, you're not going to get much use out of that. Now the problem is it's 6:15 p.m. and I'm basically a brand new character with all my stats reset, so I'm not tired. I guess we could do exercises. I haven't done a lot of exercising to increase abilities. So let's go look at the workbench real quick. This is the standard workbench. We got basic materials to craft things with. None of that's useful. I could sit here and do a bunch of makeshift bandages. We have a lot of cloth scrap sitting in here. Well, I wouldn't say a lot, but... How come it says... It must be an either or. Either cloth rope 2 or cloth scrap 2. Huh. So you can do needle and thread by combining thread and a needle. Big surprise. So how much XP are we getting on these? 100 each. It's listing over here on the right. And then there's various weapon combos. Spiked wooden plank. Spiked baseball bat we made earlier. Wooden spear using a butter knife. There's a lot of wooden spear variants with the sharp pointy part being various objects. And then you can slice up food items. And that's pretty much it for the standard workbench. So I've loaded it with all this raw material stuff, and I put tools in here, which is giving me access to various things. But there's other benches, so in order to do... Standard is what we got. There's an advanced, But we need construction 30. We're only at 8. I think we've either got or we can easily make all the materials. And we have both of the tools. So it's just a matter of grinding out the construction levels. Which means I need resources. So it's probably time. I didn't get quite as much of Dannemora explored, but at least we now know how to get up there, and we've got some idea what that's like. I think this is the most fleshed out area. I think this was the demo, and they then have added these other 3 areas. So we'll go back there at some point, but I'm not feeling the need for anything up there right now. And hunting down the quote-unquote special locations is going to be a big part of the map exploration. Without going online to cheat and look for them all. At the moment, I'm happy to just kind of explore on my own while I'm still learning all this stuff. But I think it's definitely time. So I think I'm going to go down to that warehouse where we got the blue barrels, and we'll go disassemble everything in there. We'll get a ton of raw materials from disassembling all that stuff. And some of the parts give a ton of XP. So we'll do that first, and we'll see what other locations we can do that. Maybe go to the school. There's probably just a really... or the bus depot. There's huge amounts of stuff we can disassemble over there really quickly. Oh yeah, I need to close the door. Mount up on Leroy here. Nice sunset. I guess we can sleep regardless. I don't think there's any limitations to sleeping. Meaning being a certain tired level or not being tired enough or whatever. I don't think there's anything else I need to do. Don't need the weapon stuff. That's our utility box. Not going to do the crafting part yet. We're going to do a massive disassembly run first, and then we'll figure out what we can craft to quickly level up. Remind me to take books with me, though. So, we've got dismantling magazines. I want to take those with me. And then when we come back, construction, see, repair. How do you repair things? I know how to swap items out of a vehicle, but is that not what this is talking about? And most of these things we can't make because they take crafting skills we don't have. Because we haven't leveled that up yet. Guess I'll take these now. So there's like 4 different types of books. These books are stress relievers. You read them, they disappear, but they lower your stress by 25%. And there's a few varieties of these. This kind of a book actually gives you levels. So an agility, if it says book like this with a stat, you gain 2 levels. And there's a perk you can take that'll give you a +1 to the levels. So there's stat books, there's stress books, and then there's recipe books. Some of these bottom ones are recipe books. Schematics or how to build these things, but you got to have a certain skill level to do it. And then there's multiplier books. So you have all these different skill types. If you read the book, it gives you an XP boost for 30 minutes. So it's like 4 or 5 different types of books. So that's what those all are. Yeah. Yeah, we should have plenty of space in the truck, I think, for materials. If not, we'll hotwire one of the big trucks and bring it up here. No, I'm not on... I can't play permadeath in this game currently. Really hard to play permadeath in an early access game that has a mechanic where getting tapped a single time by a single zombie can guarantee your death. And you won't know that you've been tapped for 20, 30 minutes after the event when the interface finally advances the percentage to a point where they let you know that you're guaranteed to die. So, I wouldn't normally do permadeath this early in learning a game anyway. Usually I try to play a fair way through the content, get all the systems and mechanics figured out, then I do permadeath. trying to permadeath face tank into a brand new game with fairly complex systems is, you know, recipe for pain and repetition. Okay, so yeah, let's sleep so we have some daylight. What time is it? Coming up on 8 o'clock. Do 9 hours. That'll give you 5 a.m. I think it'll be light enough. Yeah, cool. All right, now we are thirsty and hungry and all that good stuff. Do I have any meat left? I think we still have some meat. Let's cook those two things up. Yeah, Jenny is regenerating its health bar again. I'm a little fuzzy on just what this thing is, how this thing works. How much gas you got? Down to 16. That should be enough to get me through the cooking process. So when you cook, just like the workbench, you got to load it up with the materials and the tools. So you put your ingredients in this middle section, you put your tools in this middle section, and then based on those, it'll light up different recipes. So we could do the canned soup that I've got in here. Why do I not have the meat options? Oh, I haven't transferred them yet, that's why. Consumables. There we go. Now that they're transferred in, we now have these options, and it's sorting them to the top. You can also, I haven't shown it yet, but you can pin recipes. That's what this thing is. It will pin the recipe. So I can click that, and then on my HUD on the right, you can see fried meat, ingredients, friable meat. So that's handy if you're going to look for specific things. Unpin. And then you just turn this on, the heat builds up, you click on what you want to do, and it will start to cook it. And this stuff cooks fast, so I'm probably going to stay here in this screen. As you can see there, progress. I don't want to burn the meat this time. Can you tow vehicles? I don't think you can generally tow vehicles, but I think there are trailers that you can hitch up and tow. Like maybe a generator on a trailer or something. I thought I saw something about that, but I could be wrong. But you can't just, you know, strap some tow cables to any vehicle you want and tow it away. The only problem I have with the vehicles, I think they're excellent. The variety is great. The part system for them is great. All that stuff is wonderful. My only issue is the really weird ragdolling crap when you hit / roll over / touch 1 pixel of a zombie and your car goes flipping all over the place. And the damage physics is really weird too. When you hit, you can ram it into a wall, and I'm sure it probably takes some damage percentage-wise on the parts, but your character doesn't seem to be affected in the slightest. I smashed into a building at 60 miles per hour, and just seemed to have no effect whatsoever on the character. So, you know, early times, but the way the vehicles look, the way all of the interiors are unique and interactable, and you got variable loads that you can put in the various trunks and beds and storage areas and all that. You can put all this furniture and stuff on the vehicle to transport it. It's all really well represented, so... Oops. Good stuff. Alright, we're done cooking. Let's turn this off again. And, yeah, I need to actually cook and eat. So, cancel that. I don't think I actually pulled the cooked meat off of here. Oh, I still have my cooked bag of fries. I didn't eat that whole thing. Alright. Cooked bean soup. I'll take those. Lock those down. Let's have the deer meat first, I guess. 45%. That gets us to well fed. Yeah, the meat from the animals is really awesome. that helps a ton. We're dehydrated now. That's okay. Insulated canteen. If I bring the medical screen up first, you can watch the dehydrated bar go down as I drink from the canteen. So, canteen. Oops, it's empty already. Refill my canteen, please. Alright, now we'll bring that up. So, I have to take a bunch of gulps to get it all down. There's 33 ounces here. Each gulp will take this bar down a certain amount. Alright, so we got the bar completely taken care of and we're plus hydrated a bit. I'm going to refill it and we'll be good to go. All green? All green. Nice smell, hydrated, well-fed bonuses, comfy. I need to make sure we have all the tools. We've got a hammer. We've got the mini sledge for the heavy hammer condition, which will let us break down the heavier shelves and machinery and so on. Hacksaw and pliers. Our axe. I think that's everything. I got the books that I wanted to have for dismantling. Let's go on a dismantling spree. Guess I could have left this down and gone out the door. We go to the school or do we go to that warehouse? I'm going to go to the warehouse first. It's a known quantity. It's not far down the road. I should probably take some time to clean those bodies up. Settle down. Alright, we're going to clear this one first. That one's empty. This one's got a ton of stuff we can deal with, though. We are clear here? We are clear. Alright. When did you pick up books? You know, earlier in the base. So, 30 minutes. I wish there's no indicator that you've read a book. That's another thing I hope they add soon. I'll read the book. I'm assuming I'll have the bonus. I couldn't even tell you for sure if it's working or doing anything. But nowhere does it tell me that I have a bonus running. There's no info on this screen that says I've got dismantling bonus of any kind. I can't find anywhere in the interface that it shows that I'm under the effect of a bonus. So if we read this, nothing has changed on this screen. Stat boost applied. I mean, that's great, but when that little timer runs out, there's no way I can figure out to know that you've got that going or when it ends. So hopefully they add something like that. Here we go, though. We're going to take apart damn near everything in this place if it lets me. So watch how much XP we get. And we're trying to level at the moment. We're just trying to gather resources and we're trying to level the dismantling skill. So we're at 28 now. We're at 529 XP out of 778. So this should go fast. Because most of the things I'm going to point at just go instantly destroy. And we want a variety of item types, so we get a variety of resources. On the right, it's showing the XP. On the left, it's showing level ups. And in the middle up here, it's showing what materials I'm getting. So if you're trying to pay attention to what's going on. So, nails, planks, scrap wood. Broken air compressor, we're going to get, what, screws, ladder, we'll get scrap, aluminum, we got plastic scrap, more plastic. You need an industrial driver. I didn't bring an industrial driver. Ah, Damn it. Alright. I have to bring an industrial driver next time. There was a tool I forgot to bring. Take down the shelf. Oh, you need an industrial cutting tool. So I need industrial cutting tool and driver for the shelves themselves. Alright. So I think we've searched most of this stuff. Industrial driver, but all of this stuff can go. Even the tarps can go. Just about everything, as long as you got all the tools you need. As far as I'm aware, it doesn't do any durability loss on the tools. Kind of seems like maybe it should, but oh well. Maybe in the future. So this is why I wasn't futzing around earlier with taking apart the clothing on all the zombies. Find a place like this and just roll. Although I'm not getting much cloth out of this stuff. We'll have to find another location for cloth. I think houses, like curtains and all, beds and all that kind of stuff, we'll probably get cloth. Sure, I'll take all that. I don't know how often I'll be going through drill bits. Just take it all. I'll sort it out later. Truck key. We got the key to a nearby truck. Not that I really need keys anymore, but... Getting a little overloaded. Hey, zombie. I think that is about all we can do in here. Can take apart all of this stuff as well. Let's go load the truck up. Recent items, load. That's all there is to it. Unless I was gone more than 5 minutes. Nope, looks like we got it pretty much all.